You know who's reshaping the food world right now? Gen Z. Sure, the baby boomers gave us shrimp cocktail and the millennials gave us avocado toast. But you know what Gen Z did? They said, we are going to deconstruct the whole system while filming a TikTok and eating something in the car. On this episode of Outrageous Foods, where I'm chasing down the craziest food trends, we're going to take a look at how one generation is rewriting the menu when it comes to the food world, Gen Z. From girl dinners to the rise of cuisine to why restaurants are panicking like a McFlurry machine because those things are a little jittery, we're diving into how Gen Z is changing the food world as we know it. Let's start with the trend that's sending dietitians into group therapy. Girl dinner. Girl dinner isn't a meal, and it's not a snack. It's a vibe. It's a chaotic charcuterie board of vibes. Girl dinner is basically whatever's in the fridge at 11:30 p.m. that won't emotionally burden you. You got 3 olives, a cracker, and some leftover rotisserie chicken? Well, that's dinner, babe. But it's got impact. According to Healthline, the girl dinner trend has over 500 million views on TikTok. According to PR Newswire, snacking is on the rise and definitely here to stay through the rest of 2025. Now look, pressures on women for diet and image and beauty are nothing new. But in the age of TikTok, where anyone can be a reality star or even a health expert, well, that's adding fuel to the fire. Now, you know who may have been holding the match the whole time? The queen of goop, Gwyneth Paltrow. Since starting her digital lifestyle brand in 2008, which was based on food elimination because of health issues, you're actually starting to see the hashtag goopy in girl dinner. Now that is food for thought, or lack of food for thought. Oh, and the restaurants hate it because how do you market a $17 plate of air? Guess what? You can't. But guess what? This is Gen Z's world, and there's no shortage of cheap, no-effort meals that really, half of them just exist as fuel for scrolling. Outrageous food rating, 9 out of 10. I'll be honest, the ramifications of this diet trend are a bit alarming. The boom of cuisine, and guess what? It ain't just where you buy, it's how you fry. Here's where things get interesting. Gen Z is broke, busy, and digitally fried. So convenience isn't just a preference, it's a lifestyle. According to CNET, 50% of Gen Z owns an air fryer. A university published an entire report about Gen Z's love affair with the air fryer. Gen Z loves air fryers more than any other generation has loved an appliance. You know you can air fry soup dumplings? I didn't think that was possible, but you know what? Gen Z did, and they do. Frozen food sales are surging. C-stores are booming. Even Costco is being looked upon with big wide eyes by Gen Z. Half grocery store, half photo influencer shoot. A report from CBC actually said that Costco's targeting Gen Z because, like all of us, they're feeling the financial pinch. And look, TikTok can make anything cool, even Kirkland slippers. Gen Z is redefining home cooking as something between college dorm room survival and MasterChef if the pantry was filled exclusively with ingredients from Trader Joe's. And you know what? That's a major upgrade from when I was in college. Outrageous food rating, 10 out of 10. You know why? Because Gen Z, I am right there with you with Costco and air fryers. Make some room for the old guy. And you know what? I do have Kirkland flip-flops. Now, while Gen Z loves a good frozen dumpling and a C-store hot dog, they do like to go out, but not in the way that restaurants are used to, and that has got restaurants sweating like a Waffle House cook on Christmas Eve. When fast food prices rose to unprecedented levels, Gen Z turned to convenience stores for grab-and-go meals and snacks instead of heading to the fast food drive-thru. The Wall Street Journal has reported multiple times this year that restaurants nationwide are struggling with Gen Z because when they do go out, which is less frequently, they spend less and they expect more for their dollar because they are straight up value driven. And you know what else they expect? Vibes. Forbes recently did a story about how restaurants are having to redesign everything from plating to paint colors to lighting, even bathrooms, just to cover Gen Z's need for Instagrammable moments. The National Restaurant Association recently found that Gen Z is the most likely generation to choose a restaurant based on TikTok videos. Not ratings, not Michelin stars, but how good the food looks on a phone screen. Then there's the value side. Reuters, QSR Magazine, and Restaurant Business Online have all reported that Gen Z's budget sensitivity is reshaping fast food economics. Value meals are back, combo meals have to be priced well under $10, and chains like McDonald's and Taco Bell are full on retooling their menus to chase Gen Z's dollars. Here's the thing with fast food, they're not chasing Gen Z's taste buds. They're chasing Gen Z's wallets. Put it all together and what do you get? Basically, fast food restaurants have to make meals that are cheap and they have to pop on TikTok. So make it cute and make it $9 or less. Seems pretty easy. So is Gen Z ruining food or reinventing it? Honestly, the answer is a bit complicated. On one hand, they are absolutely embracing global flavors and ultimately making it more mainstream. They're demanding their food to have value. They love creative and they love fun, but it does come with the side of chaotic and forever constantly digital. And sure, sometimes they might just say dinner is a plate of pickles and vibes, but they are forcing the industry to adapt. So one thing is for sure, Gen Z is reshaping the food world as we know it. If you dug this video, hit that like and subscribe button, and in the comments, let me know what is the most Gen Z thing you have ever eaten. Also, should I make an episode all about the girl dinner? The answer is probably maybe.